We were just setting up. Just check if we're recording. We are recording. We possibly caught some conversation in Swedish. We have no idea what we're talking. You guys were talking about possibly.
We were talking about who was going to do the talk.
Oh, okay.
And who was going to be the weird guy, bringing some nonsense to the conversation.
But we haven't decided yet.
Yeah. And one of you guys the other guy is going to be very serious then. So it's like a good cop, bad cop thing.
Sort of, yeah.
Serious cop. Not serious. Yeah.
Serious cop. Okay.
Yeah,
so the name of the new album, I guess.
yeah, exactly.
Serious cop. How are you guys?
Good. Yeah, we just arrived.
It's amazing that you can put yourself on a plane and arrive so far away from home the same day. And I mean, Portugal is quite magic. I feel warm, and the houses look different. It's good. It's good for us. We need some sun and heat, and it's good.
I've actually never been to Sweden, but do you guys have? But most of Northern Europe has these houses that fascinate me because they have the windows, the glass windows, right like this high, like a foot high, and already you can just pretty much see into everyone's home. Does this happen in Sweden?
Yeah, it's more than architecture, I guess.
Is it
to bring more light into?
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. It's a light thing. Okay.
To split, to get the difference between inside and outside.
Okay.
It's gonna blend.
I always have a hard time figuring if I'm inside or outside, but
you're inside.
I'm inside. Okay, cool. Cool.
It's always a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Because it is, and
it is true. Yeah.
Because right now we don't really know either. I think
it's very, very outside for being inside, I would say. Yeah.
Aren't we all like in unknown cages? Really, we don't know.
Yeah, and there's a very strange dark room we passed by going here. Everything was white, and then there was a completely black room where the sound was different. And
we were actually just speaking, us and some other journalist friends of ours. We were just speaking that this sounded like, and the label guys. This actually seems like a place where you could record an album, really. Yeah. So we were suggesting like the next Tool album because they can't play it together, so they play very far apart. So so it's very big but it's very impressive, right?
Yeah. What actually is this house all about?
Where are we?
Yeah, this is the Portugal Pavilion. It was built in 97-98 for the 1998 Expo, the World Exhibition. You guys know?
Yeah.
Because every I think 4 or 5 years there is. I'm sorry, I'm very very hot because I ran over here. But every I think 4 or 5 years we get an expo happens in the world, like a world exhibition, and so this happened in '98, and it stuck, and now it's a venue, and now it's so it's quite cool, isn't it? Do you have back again in Sweden? Do you have anything?
I believe our city had the expo not 5,000 years ago, but 100 years ago or something. I think that's why they build a big amusement park and stuff.
Because they have that. Like I think it was in England, Crystal Palace. The Crystal Palace was for a world exhibition, I think. Okay. So so that's that's what I think that was the first one. I think I think that's my history speaking, but I'm not sure. So Google that, guys. I don't know. First off, I love the name Little Dragon. I think it's great. But you're welcome. But is it what is this figure like? Does it exist? What is it? How big is it? What does it do?
Håkan, do you know any of these?
Actually, I mean, yeah.
It does exist. It lives somewhere, right?
It's I don't know so much about it, and actually, not many people know that much about it at all. Actually,
Has anyone ever seen one? A little dragon?
We don't. Yeah, I think so. But I think
big mama dragon, maybe.
Big mama dragon. Yeah, exactly. I think it's more about it's being little, not because of it's going to be bigger. I think.
Okay.
It's
one day.
Yeah, one day. I mean, it's called little because it's a baby at the moment. It's an infant.
So it should live like 1,500 years or something, like 300 or
at least. Yeah. It's So
it's tiny now still.
It's only been around for a few hundred years, but it's still baby.
Sure.
Yeah.
And what does it like to do, guys?
It likes to
Jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it breathe fire?
I don't know.
I like words. I like wordplay, guys. I'm sorry. I just like these sorts of things. But does it have any brothers, like little dragon brothers?
I'm sure it has. But yeah,
How many?
Brothers or sisters? Brothers or sisters. I mean, because I don't think dragons have gender. I think they're genderless. I think, aren't they?
Good question.
It's a good question.
I hope they have gender. I think it's fun with genders. And
Very relevant these days.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the dragons are very equal. You know, they're very good to one another. As long as it's a dragon, they're good. But otherwise, they're just like us. All other animals, they don't have any respect at all. They just kill and eat.
We have a lot to learn from dragons, really.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Inequality.
Not in the killing, I think.
But the gender.
Or about them.
Learning from them.
From them,
Equality matter.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And about them too. Why not?
Yeah.
It's never really.
There are a few vegan dragons out there. It's kind of an ongoing thing. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
A lot of dragons eating tofu. This sounds. I'm sorry. This does not sound right. I apologize.
Yeah. It's the whole soybean. They don't like. You know, it's. I mean, they like more with the seitan, the gluten. Yeah, the seitan. Yeah.
Of course, they like the seitan best.
Yeah. Tofu is a little bit strange, they think. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Seitan is more adequate to and braised.
Braised. Yeah.
Nabooma rubber band. What is that? I have no idea.
Oh, that's another one of those quick
deeper. A lot deeper.
Yeah. It's.
Because I couldn't find anywhere. Like, okay, it's a rubber band and Nabooma is something. I don't have an idea.
Yeah, when we finally decided on the name, we were so happy when we started Googling that we didn't find any answers what it was.
Ungoogleable.
It's ungoogleable.
It's ungoogleable. Okay.
So we were like, wow, we're onto something here. We can finally have an album that we can just, whenever somebody answers, we can come up with anything.
So everyone is going to ask.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I mean,
that's a hole you dug yourself.
Yeah. But it's very much. I mean, it's. I think it kind of represents well what we're doing. You know, we like to mix things. And make them clash, and then it turns into ungoogleable things.
Sure. Fantastic.
Yeah.
running out of time, guys. Just one last question. We spent the interview saying stupid stuff. but okay, so serious cop now. This is also goes on a podcast called Made of Things, and it's based on the assumption that you heard or as an artist you heard or watched or experienced something that made you go like, okay, I want to do music or art all my life. Did you have that moment, and what was it? Very fast question. I'm sorry.
I have to. I'm not so fast in answering.
Sure.
But I remember.
Erik to go first.
I remember one thing: watching Jean-michel concert in Paris.
Oh,
that was cool.
I have no idea what you just said. I don't know that.
Jean-michel Jarre?
Oh, Jean-michel Jarre. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, Jean-michel Jarre.
Jean-michel Jarre. Of course. So forever keyboard.
Yeah.
One of your keyboard guys, right?
I'm the keyboard guy.
Yes, no. I know. I'm saying one of your keyboard guys. I mean, the guys you like, Jean-michel Jarre.
Yeah. So
myself, Rick Wakeman was great.
Yeah. Moment.
Okay. Anthony Banks as well. And what about you?
One time my parents took me to a Prince concert.
Oh.
That kind of made me very happy.
Oh, okay.
And like, oh yeah, I want to be in high heels one day and play some funk.
Some funk.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. I just need you guys to identify yourselves because I forgot. Because some of this just goes on the other. So, hi, I'm some.
Okay. I'm Håkan.
Oh, I'm sorry, son. Could you do that again? Sorry.
Hi, I'm Håkan.
Hello, I'm Erik.
One of them is a serious cop and one of them is a very silly cop. So there you go. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Thank you, guys. And enjoy the show.